The Committee for the Abolition of Illegitimate Debt, CADTM, endorses the AEPF Social Justice Charter, Global Charter. CADTM is a network of many organizations in Asia, Europe, Latin America, Africa, unitedly fighting against the domination of debt, both private illegitimate debt and public illegitimate debt. Because debt is a system that oppresses people. It's a political tool to subjugate people and to enable a permanent transfer of wealth from the poor to the rich, creating more inequalities. We find this charter very, very, very pertinent at this point of time when inequality has increased to a level never seen before. As you can see in many parts of in India as well as many parts of the world, I mean, the number of billionaires are growing at a faster pace, while more and more people comes into the precarity, are falling into precarity, are not having the basic minimum standards of living. We feel that the only way to fight against this inequality, to look for a better world, to look for a world which is much more livable, which is not oppressive, is actually to implement basic, the access to basic services for all, basic services like health, education, housing, transport, many other things, housing. In fact, looking at the figures presented, most of the third world countries, including India, they have very low access to sanitation, basic hygiene, or basic health. Therefore, it is a priority for the governments, for the states of this region, to actually ensure water for all, hygiene for all, sanitation for all. And instead of that, what we see is that water is being privatized day by day. Also, we see that instead of land and other natural resources, which are very vital commodities, which are very vital means of survival for a large section of the population, instead of declaring those commons with an equal access, with user rights for all, these are being privatized. These are being grabbed under the garb of development. We totally condemn this, and we feel that all such materials must be declared commons, including land, water, and other natural resources. The one area is a tremendous inequality which has come, income inequality and wealth inequality, which has come to dominate our lives, which has come to dominate the scenario in the last 20 days. And this is coupled with the growth of neoliberalism in the last 30 years. Last 30 years, we had huge economic growth under neoliberalism, and there has been a great exacerbation of inequalities. Therefore, it is the responsibility of the states to ensure basic minimum wages, basic living wages for entire population, and also to ensure pension and social security system for this, for the poor, for the elderly, for the retired, and for other people who are unable to work for some reason or the other due to certain inabilities. We fully this charter, and this is even though it's an aspirational text, it's a non-binding one, but it's morally binding. Even if it is non-binding in statutory terms, it's morally binding on the population, and we support this the charter. And let's spread the message further that we need to increase an access to health, education, reduce inequalities of income, of wealth, to make the world a better place.